Have you ever felt like happiness is slipping through your fingers, like trying to hold on to a handful of water, only to watch it disappear? We chase joy in achievements, possessions, and plans for the future, but somehow, true fulfillment always seems just out of reach. But what if joy wasn't something to chase? What if it was already here, waiting for us to rediscover it? Buddhism teaches that happiness isn't found in grand moments or distant dreams, it's uncovered in the smallest, quietest experiences of everyday life. A deep breath. The warmth of sunlight on your skin. A kind word exchanged with a stranger. When we slow down, when we become present, we stop searching for happiness, and instead, we start feeling it. In this video, we'll explore 5 practical steps rooted in Buddhist wisdom that can help you bring mindfulness into your daily life. You'll learn how to quiet the noise in your mind, how to let go of burdens that weigh you down, and how to cultivate gratitude for the simple moments that often go unnoticed. Most importantly, you'll discover that joy isn't something waiting on the horizon, it's already here, within you. You just need to see it. So take a deep breath, settle in, and let's begin this journey together. If you find these insights meaningful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's create a mindful and compassionate space, together. Part 1. Mindfulness Practice, Finding Joy in the Present Moment. Have you ever truly tasted your morning coffee? Not just drinking it absent-mindedly as you scroll through your phone, but pausing to notice the warmth, the aroma, the way the flavor lingers on your tongue. In today's fast-moving world, slowing down feels unnatural. We are conditioned to believe that productivity equals worth, that being busy means being successful. The rush from one moment to the next keeps us chasing, but what exactly are we chasing? The science of slowing down. Modern psychology shows that when we engage in mindfulness practice, our stress levels decrease, cognitive function improves, and emotional resilience strengthens. Our minds, which are constantly bombarded with information, thrive when given space to process, breathe, and simply be. Studies suggest that even a few minutes of mindful presence, whether eating, walking, or drinking tea, can significantly boost well-being. Mindfulness isn't just about relaxation, it's about training our brains to appreciate what is already here. But here's where Buddhist wisdom takes this idea even further. Buddhism and the power of presence. In Buddhist philosophy, awareness of the present moment is the key to understanding life itself. The 4 foundations of mindfulness, as taught in Buddhist texts, emphasize paying attention to the body, feelings, mind, and surrounding reality. This practice helps us break free from the cycle of craving, always wanting something different, something more, so we can find peace in the now. Imagine sitting with your morning coffee. Instead of rushing through it, you allow yourself to experience it fully. You feel the warmth against your palms. You breathe in the deep, earthy aroma. You taste each sip with intention, noticing the subtle balance of bitterness and sweetness. Buddhism teaches that joy is not something we must find, it's something we must notice. It's already here, in these small, quiet moments we often overlook. What's one simple moment today that you can truly savor? Overcoming the modern distractions. But what stops us from experiencing this? Why is something so simple, being present, so difficult? Buddhist thought suggests that much of human suffering comes from attachment and distraction. Our minds are rarely in the present, they are either dwelling in the past or worrying about the future. Think about it, how often do we drink our tea while thinking about an upcoming deadline? Or eat lunch while scrolling through social media, unaware of the taste of the food? This habit of distraction robs us of life's simplest joys. The Buddhist practice of mindfulness meditation, even just 5 minutes a day, helps us gently train our minds to return to the present. Over time, this rewires our brains, allowing us to break free from the constant cycle of stress and longing. A practical mindfulness exercise. Try this: next time you drink tea or coffee, approach it with complete awareness. Feel the texture of the cup in your hands. Take in the aroma before you sip. Notice the warmth as it moves through your body. Observe your breath, steady and calm. A simple act, drinking tea, becomes an experience of deep peace. This is mindfulness in action. This is where joy lives. The invitation to begin. The world will always be busy. There will always be emails to check, errands to run, plans to make. But in every day, there is a choice, a chance to pause and truly live. What if joy was not some distant goal, but something waiting for you in the simplest of moments? Today, I invite you to experience mindfulness, just once. Pick one small moment, whether sipping tea or stepping outside, and immerse yourself in it fully. See what changes, not in the world around you, but within you. If this message resonates with you, share your thoughts in the comments. What's one simple thing you'll notice today? And if you'd like to explore more ways to bring mindfulness into your daily life, be sure to subscribe. This journey is just beginning. Part 2. Letting go of mental clutter, meditation for clarity. Have you ever felt trapped in an endless loop of thoughts, worries about the future, regrets from the past, a never-ending to-do list? Our minds are constantly processing information, jumping from one concern to another without rest. We hold on to thoughts as if they define us, as if clinging tightly will somehow give us control. But here's the truth: holding on doesn't bring clarity. Letting go does. The science behind mental clutter. Cognitive science tells us that humans have between 50,000 to 70,000 thoughts per day. Many of them repeat, reinforcing stress, anxiety, and uncertainty. This cycle, what psychologists call rumination, keeps our minds cluttered, preventing real peace. Meditation, however, interrupts this cycle. Studies show that mindfulness meditation reduces stress by lowering activity in the brain's default mode network, the part responsible for excessive worrying. Regular practice helps the brain create new pathways, allowing us to step away from harmful thought patterns. But Buddhist teachings take this one step further. Buddhism and the practice of letting go. Buddhism teaches that suffering stems from attachment, our habit of clinging to things we fear losing or desperately want to change. Thoughts are no different. The more we grasp them, overanalyze, obsess, fear, the more power they have over us. Imagine holding a heavy stone in your hand. Your grip tightens as you refuse to let it go. The weight strains your fingers, your arm aches, and your body feels burdened. Now, imagine releasing the stone. Your muscles relax, your hand is free. Meditation teaches us to do the same with mental clutter. We don't force thoughts to disappear, we allow them to pass, like waves returning to the ocean. A simple meditation for mental clarity. Try this exercise. 1. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. 2. Take a deep breath in, slow, intentional. Feel the air fill your lungs. 3. As you exhale, picture your thoughts drifting away like ripples in water. No need to control them. Just observe. 4. When a thought arises, acknowledge it. Then, gently let it go, like releasing a stone into the river. 5. Repeat for a few minutes, focusing only on your breath and the rhythm of letting go. This simple practice rewires the brain, allowing clarity to surface in the space where clutter once dominated. The power of acceptance. One of the most profound lessons from Buddhist meditation is this: we are not our thoughts. Just as clouds pass across the sky without altering its vastness, thoughts come and go without changing our essence. We often fear that if we let go of certain worries or memories, we'll lose something important, maybe our sense of control or identity. But Buddhism reminds us that true peace comes when we stop grasping, when we release what no longer serves us. What is one thought you've been holding on to? Can you loosen your grip today? Closing thought. Letting go isn't about dismissing our experiences or ignoring reality, it's about making space for clarity, peace, and presence. When was the last time you truly allowed your mind to rest? If this practice resonates with you, share your thoughts in the comments. And if you'd like to explore more mindful ways to find inner calm, be sure to subscribe. This journey is yours to take. Part 3. Cultivating compassion, starting with yourself. Have you ever noticed how harshly we speak to ourselves? Think about it. If a friend came to you, struggling with doubt, would you respond with criticism or kindness? Most of us wouldn't hesitate to offer comfort, support, and reassurance. Yet, when it comes to ourselves, we often default to self-judgment. Buddhism teaches that compassion is not just something we extend to others, it begins within. Without self-compassion, true kindness toward the world is incomplete. How we treat ourselves shapes the way we experience joy, suffering, and life itself. The science of self-compassion. Psychologists have found that self-compassion techniques can significantly lower stress levels, improve emotional resilience, and even enhance motivation. Unlike self-criticism, which drains our energy and breeds fear of failure, self-compassion fosters courage, balance, and inner peace. Neuroscientists confirm that when we practice self-kindness, our brains activate the same neural pathways associated with love and connection. This means that treating yourself with kindness is not simply an emotional concept, it has physiological effects, reducing cortisol, the stress hormone, and increasing oxytocin, the bonding hormone. But while science can explain the benefits, Buddhism gives us the tools to live them. Buddhist wisdom, loving kindness toward yourself. In Buddhist teachings, metta, or loving kindness, is a foundational practice of mindfulness. While many associate it with compassion toward others, the first step is directing that kindness toward yourself. Imagine a flickering candle. If the flame is weak, it cannot light another. In the same way, if our inner kindness is depleted, we struggle to offer genuine compassion to those around us. Self-compassion in Buddhism is not indulgence or vanity. It is recognizing your own worth, embracing your imperfections, and treating yourself with the same patience you would extend to a loved one. A shift in perspective, speaking to yourself with kindness. One of the most powerful exercises in Buddhist mindfulness is changing your inner dialogue. Ask yourself, would I say this to a friend? If someone I love made this mistake, how would I respond? What is a gentler way to frame my thoughts? Instead of, I failed. I'm not good enough. Try. Mistakes are part of growth. I am learning. Instead of, I'm falling behind. Try. I am moving at my own pace, and that's okay. A self-compassion meditation practice. To cultivate self-compassion, try this simple mindfulness meditation inspired by Buddhist teachings. 1. Find a quiet space and close your eyes. 2. Place your hand over your heart, feel its warmth, its steady rhythm. 3. Take 3 deep breaths, letting go of tension with each exhale. 4. Silently repeat a self-compassion phrase. Oh, may I be kind to myself. Oh, may I be patient with my journey. Oh, may I accept myself as I am. Practicing this regularly rewires the mind. Over time, self-compassion becomes a natural response, not just an effort. The invitation to begin. Buddhism teaches us that joy is not found in chasing perfection or forcing happiness. It arises when we let go of judgment, of fear, of the need to be someone other than who we are. So, would you speak to a friend the way you sometimes speak to yourself? Today, offer yourself just one act of kindness. A gentle thought. A moment of patience. A breath of understanding. And if this message resonates, share your reflections below. What's one way you can practice self-compassion today? Part 4. Gratitude as a daily practice, finding joy in the simple moments. What if the secret to happiness was already in front of you? Not in a distant dream, not in the next milestone, but in the ordinary moments you live each day. In our fast-paced lives, gratitude often takes a back seat. We focus on what's next, what we need to achieve, fix, or improve. But Buddhism teaches us that true happiness is not found in what we don't have, but in appreciating what we do. The warmth of a meal. The sound of laughter. The steady rhythm of our own breath. The science of gratitude, why it works. Psychologists have long studied the impact of gratitude, and the findings are profound. Gratitude rewires the brain, shifting our focus from lack to abundance. Studies show that people who practice gratitude regularly experience lower stress, better sleep, and deeper connections with others. When we acknowledge what we are grateful for, our brains release dopamine and serotonin, the same feel-good chemicals that lift mood and increase contentment. This isn't just about positive thinking, it's a biological transformation. But Buddhism takes this understanding even further. Gratitude in Buddhist philosophy. Buddhism teaches that gratitude is not merely an emotion, it is a way of being. The practice of mudita, or appreciative joy, encourages us to find happiness in the blessings of others. The concept of dana, or selfless giving, reminds us that gratitude grows when shared. Think about the bowl of food in front of you. How many hands have touched it before it reached yours? The farmer who grew the ingredients, the person who prepared the meal, the family member who served it with love. Gratitude reminds us that we are deeply connected to others, and this connection is the foundation of joy. What's one moment today where you felt gratitude? Could you express it more fully? A simple gratitude meditation. Try this practice to deepen your awareness of gratitude. 1. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. 2. Take a deep breath, feeling the air nourish your body. 3. Think of one simple thing that brought you joy today, a smile, a meal, the sound of rain. 4. Picture the people, circumstances, and effort behind that moment. 5. Silently say, thank you, embracing the warmth that gratitude brings. This practice shifts our perspective, turning ordinary experiences into moments of profound appreciation. The power of small joys. Many believe happiness is found in grand achievements, but Buddhist wisdom reminds us that joy lives in simplicity. The soft hum of a familiar tune. The smell of fresh bread. A shared glance of understanding. These are not small things, they are the essence of life itself. So, today, I invite you to slow down and notice. What is one thing, just one, that fills you with gratitude? Closing thought. Gratitude is more than a practice, it is a path to true fulfillment. The moments we cherish now become the foundation of lasting happiness. If this message resonates with you, I'd love to hear what you're grateful for in the comments. And if you'd like to explore more ways to cultivate mindfulness and joy, consider subscribing. This journey is one of shared appreciation. Let's take it together. Part 5. Finding peace in imperfection, embracing life's uncertainties. What if the pursuit of perfection is what keeps us from finding peace? In a world that constantly urges us to refine, improve, and chase flawlessness, imperfection can feel like failure. But Buddhism teaches something radically different. Wholeness is not achieved by erasing flaws but by accepting them. The science of embracing imperfection. Psychologists have studied perfectionism for years, and the results are clear. The pressure to be perfect increases anxiety, lowers self-esteem, and keeps us in a cycle of constant dissatisfaction. Research shows that people who accept their imperfections experience greater well-being, stronger relationships, and deeper joy. Perfection is an illusion, one that disconnects us from reality. Real beauty, real peace, comes from embracing the cracks, the flaws, the unpredictable moments of life. Buddhist wisdom, wabi-sabi and imperfection. The Japanese philosophy of wabi-sabi, deeply influenced by Buddhism, celebrates the beauty of imperfection. It teaches that life's natural flaws, weathered wood, worn fabric, cracks in pottery, are not signs of failure but of existence, of time, of experience. Imagine a potter shaping clay. Every dent, every uneven edge tells a story. The piece is not ruined, it is alive. Buddhism teaches us that we, too, are like this pottery. Every mistake, every scar, every uncertainty makes us uniquely whole. What if, instead of fixing yourself, you embraced yourself? Meditation for accepting imperfection. Try this. 1. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes. 2. Take a slow breath in. As you exhale, picture yourself as clay, molded by time, shaped by experiences. 3. Now, instead of judging any imperfections, simply observe them. See them as part of your unique form. 4. Repeat softly, I am enough as I am. This practice rewires the mind, helping us let go of the pressure to be perfect and instead find peace in being real. The beauty of uncertainty. Life is unpredictable. Plans change. Mistakes happen. But imperfection doesn't mean failure, it means growth. Buddhism teaches acceptance of uncertainty, reminding us that the universe operates in cycles: creation, destruction, renewal. Nothing is ever truly complete or flawless. And that's okay. Think about your own life. What's one imperfection, one uncertainty, you've been resisting? Can you soften your grip today? Closing thought. We don't need to be perfect to be whole. We don't need every answer to find peace. Can you allow yourself to be wonderfully imperfect today? If this message resonates, share your thoughts below. And if you'd like to explore more mindful ways to embrace life as it is, subscribe. This journey is one of acceptance. Let's take it together. Closing, rediscovering joy in everyday moments. Throughout this journey, we've explored powerful lessons inspired by mindfulness and Buddhism, how slowing down uncovers joy, how letting go frees the mind, how gratitude transforms the ordinary, and how imperfection makes life beautifully whole. But knowing these truths is just the beginning. The real transformation happens when we put them into practice. Happiness isn't something waiting in the distance, it's already here, woven into the simplest moments of our lives. A shared smile. A quiet breath. The comforting rhythm of a familiar song. By embracing the present, we shift from searching for joy to truly feeling it. So, what's one mindful step you can take today? Will you pause and savor your morning coffee? Will you offer yourself kindness instead of criticism? Will you find gratitude in something small yet meaningful? I'd love to hear your reflections in the comments. Let's learn from each other and grow together. And if this message resonated with you, consider subscribing to Life Lessons for more insights on mindful living. Let's continue this journey, one thoughtful step at a time.